it's really nice. I'm really content, really satisfied with my team. So yeah, we're going to see the damage real quick. I actually found out that I needed um, this mob's buff to upgrade Emilie's weapon, and I actually didn't even know that there were monsters in the what's that, in the chasm. I think that's how it's called, the chasm, probably chasm. Anyways, so I didn't even know about that, and I struggled a lot to find where the monsters were at because of the time I had to go down a bit, so that made things difficult for me. Yeah, so there we go. And also a thing that surprised me that it's not random little mob, it's actually sort of a boss. I don't know. So yeah, that was a bit surprising to me, but yeah, unexpected, let's say. There we go. My chasm is not really explored all the way to 100% because I've been lazy. No, actually, when I started to really max out my zones. Um, I started off with Mondstadt probably, then Liyue, and so on. But I was really lazy to do the underground maps, so I just left it at that. And as you can see, this boss is locked behind a wall, so I cannot access it, which is a bit annoying. I'm trying to go back to the first one I tried to get, but as you can see, I still cannot find it. So yeah, might have to max out this zone someday. I will try to do my best. Um, After Mondstadt, I tried to max out. I totally skipped Inazuma. I don't know why. I'm lazy. But actually, when I went back to Inazuma, mainly to do the ley lines, to get to, of course, Mora and books, I totally 100% enjoy not Economia, Sangonomia region. I find it so beautiful. I absolutely love the music, the background music, and I find it so beautiful and enchanting. So I think I will really have a great time exploring that area the day after it, of course. Other regions, I know I have Fontaine. I have the region at 100% everywhere. Sea of Bygone too. I maxed out everything because I loved this region back then. I still do, of course. So I was very motivated, and I remember it's the first region that I started to max out gradually, like when a new area came out. I maxed it out before the new one was released. So it was really satisfying exploration. Then, I already skipped Sumeru, as you guessed. I did not really invest much in this area. When it came out, that was at a time where I basically quit the game. I took a break, probably a year or so. Therefore, my Sumeru region was really unexplored. For example, my desert was if you'd asked me like a year ago to start a YouTube channel, I would have said hell no. And how did I end up making my own? Well, I think it was, yeah, probably 4 to 6 months ago. I stumbled across YouTube ASMR video, Genshin Impact ASMR video, and I was not aware that people were doing that, and I thought it was so cool because it's two of my favorite things in the world. So I was immediately locked in, very very invested. I found, if I remember well, it was one of the Caroline Games ASMR video, and I found her whisper so incredible. It was wonderful. It was amazing. It was so crisp. I think it was one of the best, if not the best, whispered videos I had ever watched. So I was very inspired by both the quality of her audio and the concept of just doing ASMR but playing Genshin Impact. Like, how amazing! Why did I never think of that before? So yeah, and then I started to watch actively those types of channel. Found out there were a lot more, and the common denominator of all of these channels is that the whispers are always eating, like they're always so freaking good and tingly. It's amazing. It's really unbelievable. That's what I love so much about all of these channels. For I will also probably end up making a video talking about my favorite ASMR channels, whether they are Genshin Impact related or not. Yep. Back to building Emilie. Yeah, I got only 2 miserable books, but hey, it's still better than nothing. Let's see what other material she needs. I think we will try to get some of the flowers. I remember farming these flowers for Fiorina. That's why you will see all of the markers on my map, because back in the day, as Genshin players, we did not have the, how do you call that, the feature that helps you find the materials to pick up. So we had to use the interactive map and make our own markers. So yeah, but I find it quite useful today because I managed to get the flowers a bit more efficiently, I believe. So yeah, and another thing that I love about these flowers is that they are so easy to farm, so easy to pick up. There are a bunch of them at the same place, and yeah, they're just amazing to farm. I remember when I upgraded my fur, it was quite a while ago. I only went twice or 3 times to pick up all of the flowers. It was more than enough. That's trying to do. That's also part of why I'm running so low on resources. So yeah, so I was saying that for the material, it's gonna be a bit annoying to get because, as I said, it's in the desert, and I do not really like to gather materials. And if I remember well, our material quite spread all over the map. So a single location does not have that many resources. Anyways. As you can see, I'm a very lazy person. So to explore, I use my farina to simply walk on water because hey, it's much faster and yeah, helps to get around pretty efficiently, pretty quickly, and pretty smoothly as well. So yeah, let's pick up some of these pretty blue flowers. I'm actually not sure if they're flowers because I don't really know what the name refers to, but that's not a problem. There are two here, little slimes. Hey guys, I do not want to fight with you. I'm only here to pick up my pretty flowers. I find this area quite beautiful with the blue trees, and yep, I'm starting to notice how much I dislike Farina's hairstyle in this mode, in her healing mode. Why does Genshin love to give red tails to characters, whether they're male or female? Like, take Toma for example. Why does the man have a stupid red tail? Why? Same for Zhongli, same for Farina. The only one that I find quite aesthetically pleasing is Arlecchino's one because it's very well executed. But for other characters, it's really not that good looking. Anyways, back on getting those flowers. I feel like I'm talking about so many things at the same time. I hope you guys are not too distracted. Hopefully. Let's not forget that this video is meant for you guys to go to sleep. For you guys to be relaxed. Hopefully I'm doing good enough and the audio quality is decent. I'm very nervous because I've never done anything like that. I have zero knowledge, but I really wish that my video won't be too low quality because hey, let's make an effort. I was quite surprised to find that there was still a chest because my region is at 100%. But hey, it's still good. It's still pleasant to get 5 little prima gems and some resources. Those ones are so cute. I guess the brown one is a male or maybe a female. I don't know, but they're really cute. Yeah, let's get some more flowers. I'm struggling to pick up all of them because my game is a bit laggy, so it's difficult for me to really see where I'm doing, where I'm moving. I have to go back and forth in order to get all of the flowers. researchers from the region um, pinpoint exactly where the material is, where the materials are. But hey, I'm lazy once again. I don't want to switch up the microchlorine and actually figure it out. I mean, I watched a YouTube short about it, but Fontaine is the only region that requires a 5-star character to precisely pinpoint where the materials are. For example, in Mondstadt you've got some 4-star characters that can do that, but only in Fontaine you need to have either, I think it's Linné or chlorine. So yeah, not really nice, but I think we can all figure it out without the precise precise localization. Yeah, that's probably how we say it. Yep. Let's get some more flowers. I feel like building this Emilie is going to be really slow, as I basically poor, so poor. I have nothing. Please, can you give us a bit more resin? I mean, they already did that. The limit went from 160 to 200, but hey, it's quite useless because what we actually need is for the resin to charge more quickly, to refill more quickly. We don't care if the limit is at 200. I mean, of course we do care, but that's not what's important. Like 8 minutes for a single resin is too much. I cannot imagine how much better it will be if it was like 4 minutes per resin. Like, oh, that would be a delight, really a delight. We are struggling too much here with our with no resin basically, and to get it, well, there's not much you can do. You can do events, but the resin goes away so